acknowledged to having a cocaine habit that flattened his nose and made his voice raspy, and he took a year off from gold mine to deal with seasonal affective disorder. That's not what supporters of Discovery are talking about, even if he's not even close to reaching his weekly goal, if he is dating more than or anybody else they want to know. But following a recent social media post, people are curious as to whether he is back together with his former fan Liam Airy. This is what fans are chatting about: his Liam AR and Rick Ness reuniting on Gold Rush Season 14 team. Raleigh might be struggling to make it through this challenging gold mining season. Fans, meanwhile, while are chatting about the prodigal miner in relation to Rick's personal life, Ness shared a picture of his late mother's cherished dog Ruby with his ex-fiancée on Instagram on Thursday. "Ruby and I got to see our best friend tonight, who also happens to fit in Ruby's bed low at Lure," he tweeted. "We had our first visitor tonight at our new home, all black save for her beautiful red suede boots. Lee's perch on a dog bed. Lee is grinning and cheek to cheek with the cute dog. Note that she has some rings on her fingers, but they don't appear to be engagement rings, just a personalized talents. However, it does not imply that they are or are not a couple. It appears that they're still in contact. First of all, they have a cordial social media relationship. This is unexpected in light of some of the drama that occurred at the start of the year after openly accusing Rick of cheating on her earlier in the year. Lee's called off their engagement. However, their relationship seems to be doing well right now. For instance, Lee posted a brief video recollection of Rick diving into the pool during a monsoon storm on social media back in September. She remembered that when there was lightning, she prevented the gold miner from diving in. "The lightning just adds to the fun," Rick retorted. They don't appear engaged, though. What are fans' thoughts about Rick and Lee's in Gold Rush? Why are Rick, Ness, and Liam Airy hanging out together causing such a stir among Gold Rush fans? Less than a day after this was uploaded on Reddit, the thread was locked due to the intense debate. What comments did fans make? "It's none of my business as long as he's content." Oh my goodness, wow. After all of the backup and forth between these two on social media, her posts seem to be poisonous and to be a very selfish woman based on what I've observed. Although the backstory is unknown, something tells me that she won't be good for Rick. "Rick, it was good to meet you. She's going to be on a TV screen near you. He's going to let her drive a rock truck." Once more, not to sound overly serious, but this might not be a good thing. "I could never find myself PR to someone with that kind of demeanor. Talents are reserved for larger cat species and possibly large prey-seeking birds, neither of which I would feel comfortable interacting with." Observe that Rick and Lauren are no longer following one another on Instagram. She removed a few pictures she had with Rick. "I suppose he won't be mining in 2024. Do you believe that Liam Airy and Rick Ness are reuniting?" Gold Rush fans, is the Rick Ness make or break drama in Gold Rush real? Rick Ness returned to the Discovery show with a ton of allegations and conjecture, as Gold Rush Season 14 made clear. A lot of that has to do with his romantic life. He has nevertheless a history of making bad choices, and now he's facing an impending make or break scenario with his back to the W. Does any of it exist? Look into what social media users are saying. Gold Rush: Rick Ness's make or break drama due to certain bad choices made in the past. Rick Ness and Parker Schnabel did not get along. However, they appear to be a little kinder now than they were after. Stress levels can rise in occasionally hazardous work environments, with so much depending on the output of gold. This is a difficult season for everyone, so drama is to be expected. However, some others question how genuine it all is. Gold Rush made it clear that Rick's situation seemed to be very critical. Not much gold is being extracted from the accumulated dirt by him. It also implies that he has trouble paying his rent. It's a humiliating moment. There are only 36 ounces and $50 owing for rent. Then he gets problems with his equipment. It's game over if this doesn't will account for him. People are riveted by skint empty pockets and have failed redemption skeptics nevertheless. Contests that rush for gold the issues with Rick Ness don't add up. Some have prior experience working in the mining business. There are also some who watch the Discovery show and own businesses or work in finance, therefore they find it absurd that Rick is going to lose everything in a back-to-the-wall scenario. A user asked why the numbers just don't add up on his operation on Reddit. The op feels that the gold rush storyline isn't satisfying TV since it appears a little too dramatic. In fact, a few other people concur that an operator is unlikely to encounter a scenario where they think, oh, I need gold this week, or I'm toast. It's possible that they overlooked the scene in Gold Rush, where he visited the new strip and discussed relocating his gold wash facility across. Still, a number of other people concur that the account seems fabricated in many places. We've only seen around 8 episodes so far this week because he isn't jogging. There's no way the supply held for this long. Consider that a great deal of Tom foolery is occurring behind the scenes. Woo, is that really real? You'll attempt to convince me next that there aren't any Templars in a cave on Oak Island gathered around the Ark of the Covenant. Tell me those frogs aren't blind, please, and go ahead and wreck my entire existence. There's also a lot of shenanigans, skullduggery, lechered man, deceit, duplicity, flim-flam, and chicanery going on there. It's all a big waste of money. With a eaten smile on his face, Rick Ness, who recently called his new mine cut the bacon strip, flipped a bird to the camera and said to the woman he's working with, I'll see you down on the bacon strip. #goldish. With a eating smile on his face, Rick Ness, who recently called his new mine cut the bacon strip, flipped a bird to the camera and said to the woman he's working with, I'll see ye down on the bacon strip. #goldish. How do you feel about Rick Ness being so close to the make or break wire as revealed by Discovery? Do you also think that a businessman would be hesitant to take all the risks? What about the remark about deceit and chicanery? Did you chuckle a little at that? Please share your opinions in the comment section below and return here for all of your Gold Rush news. Thank F. all waiting my video.